Hi everyone, welcome to another Xschem, as in Cadence within Xschem update video. And let's get started without much ado. There are some new features related to creating pins and wire labels. This is the big one, the one that I'm really proud of. Connected drag should boost productivity a lot. And then, like Cadence allows you to double click on anything to extend the selection of wires that are connected to the existing selection. We have that as well. And then dynamic highlighting, I stopped it at a basic point, but you'll see what I mean. So let's get started. First, we'll look at the whole version and then I'll update, and hopefully you won't have to wait too long for the update. So Cadence, let's run the tool and let me see if it will open the, yeah. Okay, let me just expand this a bit. That's better. And keep this guy here and this guy here as well. Okay, so like I said, we do have, well, wire stubbing. We select, say open. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't my space? Oh, it's because I'm in read only mode. So I have to go into edit mode. I can do that. Or I can select the instance and do that, in which case it didn't do it because these guys already have wires connected to them. Delete those and now do it. You get it. And let's do one thing. Let's undo this. Oh, let's keep that. And other. Let's keep that. Let's take this and put it in a new window. Oh, I don't know where it got that from. That's about. Let's open this guy up. Now let's open a new window. Come here. Select this, paste it here. Take this guy and paste it here. By the way, you can toggle the grid like I do in Cadence. So close this one and say don't want to save. Okay, so now over here, that's a bug. The highlight didn't happen the way it should have, but now it's better. Okay. So now let's see what we have. That's a pin. We don't want a pin, but that's okay. If you highlight this, those two should highlight. So we had that. But what I want to say is, okay, if you double click, what do you get? You get a properties palm. That's not what you want, right? Now, how about creating pins? Symbol, place, schematic input board. Is this how you want to do it? No. You want to be able to do multiple. You don't want to place something and then edit properties and change things, right? You want to be able to specify stuff right away. What else? What else? And then, yeah, the thing that's a big problem is, okay, how you want to drag this. What are you getting right now? Let's say you drag this. Uh, okay, that worked, but how about if you drag this? Does that work? It does not. Let me turn off the highlights for now. How about this guy? If you drag this one, what do you get? That worked nicely. How about that? Did not, right? What else? And of course, no point even talking about wire labels as well. What do we have for wire labels? Create tools, insert. I don't even know how you would insert a wire label. Insert wire. Okay. Anyway, let us therefore look at the improved version. Okay, so for that, fetch. Let's see if that works. Appear to be a git access rights. Okay. That does not look like fun. Let's just create a new version in that case. Uh, okay, that should do. Oh, No, I don't understand why it would need that though. Git clone should not ask for. Hmm, interesting. Let's see if that works. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Uh, okay. Sorry about that. Should have had it ready to go, but be nice if there was a way to pause the recording. Maybe I can trim out this part of it, but let's see. Okay, almost done. And okay, it launches, it does. And let's bring these guys here. This guy here. One thing that has been done is much better support for logging. But anyway, let's just start where we left off. Let's just take this guy, read only, and I'll just copy and start a new thing and paste and do it that way. Close this guy. Let's open up this guy and copy this one. Close that one, come here and paste. So we have something to work with. So like I said, we have, it's kind of hard to see, but if you, that's probably one thing we should do. But I don't know if you noticed that okay, maybe this will demonstrate it. See, if I just do a shift and drag, it copied just that, right? Well, double click, shift and drag, you see they copied additional wires. Double click some more, once more, now it's selected additional wires. Now it's gonna select all connected wires. So that is this guy. Sorry, this guy. And for the dynamic highlighting, okay, so let's do this. So now we have this guy is the same as this guy. They both named the same, right? Let's do the cool highlight, the dynamic. What happened here? Huh? Wait, I don't know why we're showing the full. Okay, okay. Dynamic highlight, the animated highlight. Okay, I like that one. But let's just enable the dynamic highlighting just so you see that, assuming it's gonna implicit connectivity. And so you can see that. So this is the hub. So let's say we did this. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, left click and drag means cross to select. So this way you only select what you enclose. So now this is the hub. This is the hub. This is the hub. So we have dynamic highlighting. We just don't have the look and feel that Cadence gives you. So this is the same node. So you can see, so we have this guy, and again, that's something I'm pretty proud of. But the one thing that I'm really proud of is the fluid drag. So let's do that. So now I want to drag, click and drag on this guy. You see how it did that? So that's something I'm really proud. It took a lot of, I didn't write even a single line of code. Claude did all of it, but I had to give it a lot of feedback while it was working. But it's all worked out well. So you should be able to drag stuff. It's not perfect. You can find weaknesses, and I hope you'll submit bug reports so we can keep fixing it. But it does try to reroute intelligently. It went through a lot of iterations for that. So you should be able to do a lot with that. It should boost productivity a lot. So here, yeah, that didn't work perfectly, but those are the kinds of things I'm talking about. So that's fluid editing. And then, okay, pins and limits. So let's do the pin creation. So I want to just press P and I get add pins. Then I can just add B, C, 2, 0, and then it's going to tell you, you can, like Cadence lets you cycle control and middle click to change the input type. So let's do, uh, these are going to be input. Okay, actually, you know what? Oh, why didn't it do, escape should dismiss the font. That wasn't a bug where I was before, but yes, he's changed it to input. But let's change it to input. So control and middle mouse button. Did it change it? It did not. Control middle mouse click. Why didn't it? What's this? Let's place that in input. Control middle click. Okay. Input. Okay. So it did do it. In out, and then this guy is a. Let's just make this an output. What happened to? That's an output. Let's make this an in out. Okay. It looks like there's a bug. Let's do that again. And it didn't consume them. Okay, I thought maybe I forgot to specify that correctly with the pins. I think I did that right for the wire label. So let's just do that again. I see it still has that. That's not good. So it says in R, let's change that to input. Control middle click. Place, it should place B, but it should consume, should have drained it. Let's make this an in out. That's an output. And then it's going to do C. Let's make that an output. Okay, but there is a bug, so we've seen that. So, and then the escape is now dismissing the form. Okay, so a couple of bugs. Let's do the wire labels as well, since that's the last thing. L, same UX as Cadence, press L to get in. Here it should work correctly. So let's do I, X, and a Y, and a Z, and a 3, 0, do a bus. And then let's do a split bus. So you see that we have that feature. So here, okay, I can place X and it's, oh, okay. So one thing that we won't let you do is not, you can't just place a wire label and you have to connect it to it. So if, as long as you place it and it's connected to wire, it'll let you do it. And here it's consuming them correctly. So of course, this is, you're cheating because those nates are already named. And then here, let's do a split bus. So we can see that it'll let you do the split bus 3, 2, 1, and 0. And then here the escape works. So saw a bug, but we also saw the new features, and hopefully that didn't take too long. You can watch this at 2x speed. You hopefully already did that. Okay, thanks everyone.